The main idea of the fourth screencast is that there are key elements that teachers should include in any writing assignments. These elements will help set the students up to successfully complete the assignment. Here is a brief summary of these elements that were talked about in the screencast. The first one is give the students the assignments in written form. So you can use a website or on paper in a handout, something that they can read in a written format. Be real specific with the formatting, such as the font, the number of pages, etc. The assignment should be part of the context of the course, so not something just tacked on. It should be a part of something that they're learning in the curriculum in that unit. It should use the assignment should use a verb such as describe or compare or contrast. The teacher should provide students with examples of good writing from previous students for the same or a similar assignment. So say a student from a couple years ago had a great paper on that same assignment, you show your current students that assignment. You need to state why the writing assignment will benefit the students, not just for their learning, but something that maybe will actually physically or mentally benefit them. When the teacher corrects the papers, this is really important. Don't do a whole lot of what the screencast label is red bleeding. So small critiques are okay, but the main job is to tell the student when they've succeeded and why. So don't do a whole lot of markups on the paper. Don't make a lot of corrections. In fact, some assignments will work best just to mark the paper completed. Leave all the little things to the English teacher. My son has a teacher, and he's in fourth grade. My son has a teacher that just riddles all the kids' papers with red ink, and it just demoralizes them. There's no point. Some critiques for sure, but at such an early age, you want to boost them as much as you can, reinforce the positive aspects of their writing as opposed to the negative. There are two other major elements for good writing assignments that were discussed in the screencast. The first is called a beautiful problem, and the second is the raft writing strategy. So the first is beautiful problem. And any good writing assignment should include a beautiful problem according to the screencast. And a beautiful problem is a complex problem that is broken down so the students can understand it. For example, in physical education, a beautiful problem could be to have the students read an article that describes the causes of the obesity epidemic in the United States. The students will then need to do a writing assignment on the ways they can reduce their risk of becoming obese. The RAFT strategy is it's a writing strategy, and RAFT, of course, is an acronym because it's education, and everything's an acronym in education. The R stands for role. Who is the writer? What is their point of view? The A stands for audience. Who are you writing to? Who is the intended target audience of what the students are writing? The F stands for format. What is the format of the assignment? Examples include an essay, a brochure, a poem, a list, or a paragraph. The T stands for topic. This can be a beautiful problem in your discipline, actually. That could be a topic. Here's an example of the RAFT strategy using the beautiful problem that I just mentioned previously. The role of the writer is a student who is writing about themselves and the ways they can reduce their risk of becoming obese. The audience is the student's parents, actually. So after turning in their assignment to the teacher for grading, the teacher will then return the assignment to the students, who will give the assignment to their parents. So it's actually a great way for a physical education teacher to communicate good health and good fitness issues with the parents of the students as well. The format is actually just a numbered list. It's single-spaced, handwritten. The teacher will provide pencils and notebook paper for the students to write on. They'll do this assignment in class. The students need to list 4 ways that they can reduce their risk of becoming obese. They need to write a brief 1-sentence description for each of the 4 ways. And the topic is how to reduce the risk of becoming obese. that is it for my final essay. Hope you liked it, and we'll hopefully see you in class next week. Thank you.